Hi, well, it's the end of July, and I just wanted to give you an update on how the garden is coming. This is really the peak time in the flower garden here. It's been very hot today. It's in the 90s. These are State Fair zinnias, and right now they're 4 feet, 5 feet tall. By the end of next month, they'll be 6 feet easily. And it's a wonderful display of zinnias for that. These are Shasta daisies. And again, they're in full bloom this time of year. And they're right next to the rose garden, which, depending on the rain and the Japanese beetles, tend to bloom out. I can see some beetles right here on the blooms. These roses have looked very good this year. Now, walking along here on the patio, I've got several pots. These are always look beautiful in the full sun, but they have to be kept watered during the hot summer months. Calabrosia, a little Lantana, some Portulaca. This is Dipladenia and a couple of mixed pots. Let's go over to a more shady area. Here near the bird bath, we have some shade-loving plants. These are Coleus in the pot there. Next to that is some Begonia. Over on this side of the tree, Guinea Impatiens. In the afternoon, this area is in full sun. But we have the vinca, which you can see has filled in very nicely. Vinca is available in many different colors, and I like it because it's rabbit resistant, so I don't have to put up a fence. At this time of year, the daylilies have essentially gone. We're starting to get some buds on the hydrangea. This is a limelight hydrangea. Pinky Winky is just starting. There's some phlox in the background. This has been the star of the year, these false sunflowers. They're still prolific and they've been blooming all summer. The fence is holding them up. They have a fence around it, otherwise the rain would have knocked them to the ground. Along this area, we're trying a new plant this year. This is an obedient plant. You can see it's in full flower. Behind me, I have the Coneflower. This is a perennial garden favorite. And as you can see, it's also a favorite with the pollinators. Once it sets seed, it becomes a favorite for the birds. And I leave it into the fall and winter, so it provides some seed for any birds that might need it. This is a rose of Sharon. There are 2 rows of Sharon with the blooms coming out. These will have a lot of blooms here. Rose of Sharon, type of hibiscus. Behind that is the raised flower bed. And I've got tall marigolds and black-eyed Susan in the raised bed. In front of the raised bed, I've got some tall phlox and some hanging baskets. Let's walk over here to the deep shade. This is my surprise plant of the year. These are elephant ear. You can see the size of these leaves. It's just amazing to me. They're growing up 6 feet tall and giant elephant ear shaped leaves. That's a quick tour of the garden at the end of July. As I come back onto the patio, we see a planter with Petunia. They're in the sun and they like that bright sun. And then hibiscus, pink hibiscus. There's 8 or so flowers here in full bloom. Unfortunately, the hibiscus only lasts one day. The flower bloom only lasts a day, but they're beautiful while they last. So that's a quick tour of the flower garden here at the end of July. And if you enjoyed this, please hit the subscribe button. See you next time. Bye-bye.